There's a term in journalism that used to be neutral but has become highly divisive in recent years. Mainstream media.
In the media and the fake media, they make up stories. They have no sources in many cases. They say a source says there is no such thing.
Some people nowadays treat this factual phrase, mainstream media, as almost a dirty term. Why is that? When did it happen? And what can we do about it? Questions upon questions. Well, let's begin. This is GMF Compact. The media landscape around the world is changing fast as new technologies become part and parcel of our journalistic toolkits. Before the dawn of the digital age, the term mainstream media used to simply refer to traditional news outlets from newspapers to radio to TV, regardless of ownership and political leanings. But today, everyone is able to create and share content on social media, talk radio, and other channels. And this is where audiences can fall prey to misinformation and disinformation on so-called alternative media platforms, which are often thinly disguised as alternative facts.
John Spicer, our press secretary, gave alternative facts to that, but the point remains.
Wait a minute, alternative facts? Look, alternative facts are not facts. They're falsehoods.
In fact, according to a 2020 Gallup poll, a third of all US Americans say they mistrust mainstream media. And this is where it gets dangerous. Politicians and other people in positions of power and influence can prey on such audiences, fanning the flames of polarization and radicalization with their populist rhetoric and simplistic answers to complex issues. And this is where you can do something to safeguard the crucial role of journalism as a defender of democracy. You can identify divisive public discussions that reflect the expectations of audiences, counting clicks and viral reach. If you dive in exactly there, you can bring these issues back into the fold of the mainstream. You can look at the topics that people are discussing on so-called alternative media platforms and report accurately on these topics, using journalistic tools like fact-checking and proper sourcing to move audiences away from extremist positions. Be transparent about your process and prove your integrity by allowing all viable positions to present their case. And if certain assertions cannot be proven, make sure that you highlight this. Do not take on any partisan position just because those that you are conversing with are, even if you're dealing with flat earthers or conspiracy theorists. Be a teacher, not a preacher. Try to channel their skepticism towards traditional media into a healthy dose of distrust towards all unfounded claims and encourage people to question everything they might find online and on social media. The goal is not to get people to agree with you, but to dispel false narratives. As long as any story, report, or piece of content is based on facts, is soundly sourced, and is communicated in an objective, unbiased, and balanced way, there is a place for everyone to sit down at the table and share their experience.